Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to another video here on my channel. My name is Hazeeq, and in this one we're going to be taking a look at Glmr. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto, and if you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one so that you have more context. It's going to be linked in the top right hand corner of the screen. Now let's jump straight into the TA. Taking a look at the daily chart, as you can see, we are dropping down below our bear market, well, presumed bear market low at the time, which we printed in January this year. We had a nice retracement to the upside. We retested this resistance block, which is set up from 60 cents all the way down to 54 cents, and then we had a move to the downside. And this move to the downside obviously is quite impulsive because we're losing a crucial support level here at 31.5 cents. We're dropping below that. The EMAs are getting a bit overextended from each other, so I do think we might have some sort of a relief rally. Maybe if the Fed goes for a pause on June 14th, we do have a rally in the crypto markets, like a short-term rally. We retest our previous support levels as resistance, and then we have a move to the downside. Now, this could happen across the board for all of the altcoins for Bitcoin, but ultimately, I will be looking at a retest of 31.5 cents at the very least. So if you're looking for a swing trade, you're looking for a quick in and out for the next few weeks, maybe a month, this is a potential trade that you could have. So from this low at 26 cents, you're looking at a potential 21% profit. And once again, you're going to be retesting this low that you lost over here as resistance, and then you're going to get sent further back down. So that's something that you can be looking forward to. Now, if you are a long-term investor like I am, this really does not affect you at all, because the lower the price goes, the better it is for you. Now, we do have some sort of a pattern playing out here. If I bring out some trend lines, we can see that we have a descending broadening wedge, and usually this is a reversal pattern, so we do see a move to the upside from here. So once you see this upper trend line broken, that could be a signal that we are moving to the upside, and we're gonna come all the way up here to retest 31.5 cents, because with these descending broadening wedges, we typically break to the upside. Now obviously sometimes there are exceptions, sometimes we have capitulations to the downside from there. It depends on what the markets do, depends on what Bitcoin does, but for the most part we would be expecting a move to the upside. On the more bearish uptrend potential, we could simply run into the 55 EMA on the daily chart and then get sent back down without ever reaching 31.5 cents. Maybe we'll do that in the next few months. And also keep in mind, guys, I'm waiting for a bull trap in September or even August. Sometimes we do have them in August. For example, you take a look at 2022. We had a move to the upside here in September, and you look at all the other altcoins throughout the past 5 years, we've had a move to the upside in August. So for example, August 2022, we had a move to the upside. You take a look at, yeah, we started trading in January here on Binance for Glmr. So take a look at all the other altcoins, take a look at Bitcoin, take a look at Ethereum. There are always a lower high printed, there's always a lower high printed in August or September, sometimes even July, but you know, around that time frame, I am expecting altcoins to get overextended, and I am expecting probably going to be swing trading as well, so the patrons will be advised on that. Now, if we jump into the daily RSI, you can see that we are targeting this blue support block. Now, the last time we entered it was back at the start of May, and I kept talking about this support block ever since we retested it over here back in September 2022. So ever since then, actually we had a few more retests here in November. Ever since then, we were sort of in a trend above it. We never came back down until over here, as you can see, back in March this year, we had a bounce from there. That was a good entry, and then we entered it over here. So every time you enter, that's a good buying opportunity because it shows that the asset is oversold on the daily chart. And typically you want to be entering when the asset is oversold, because when there's fear in the markets, when people are selling, that is when you should be buying. Now that is all I have for the daily chart. Let's switch over to the weekly. And before we continue with the video, I quickly want to touch on ExpressVPN. Now, do you like your privacy? Of course you do. So do I. That's why I choose ExpressVPN as my VPN, as it is the best VPN out there. And first and foremost, it is a privacy company. They do not keep any of your activity logs. So if you're using a Wi-Fi connection or really using any internet connection whatsoever, ExpressVPN comes in to save the day and protect you. And you can basically change your location to whatever country you want to be in at that moment in time. So let's say I want to access some streaming content that's not available here in Canada, and I want to watch some Japanese TV show. I can do that with ExpressVPN. Now, of course, you do get a 50% discount if you get the 12 months package, and you get a 3 months deal on top of that. So you get 3 months for absolutely free. So technically you're getting 15 months for the price of 12 with a 50% discount, which is quite the deal in my opinion. And of course, 30 days money back guaranteed. If you don't like something, you can definitely get your money back within the first 30 days, and the link is going to be down below in the description. Let's carry on with the video. Taking a look at the weekly chart real quick, I don't want to take too much of your time, guys. You can see that we have a Fibonacci retracement set up from the swing high that we printed in February this year to the swing low that we printed in January. And you can see that our 1.618 target is all the way down here at 25 cents. So this could be potentially our local low for the time being before we have a move to the upside. And we could start retracing all the way up into this descending resistance trend line that we have back tested multiple times since August 2022. Now, once this trend line is broken, that is going to be a massive bullish signal, but I don't think that is going to be happening anytime soon. But when it does happen and we have the volume indicator confirming the breakout, as in we're going to be seeing a lot of volume coming in, kind of like we saw, kind of like what we saw back in April 2022, that is going to confirm the breakout, and at that point we can say, well, we have probably printed the bottom here. Now keep in mind, the token unlocks should come to conclusion in October this year, so we're not going to be getting that much price suppression afterwards, and the price should feel a bit better after that, hopefully. And like I said, if you are bullish on the project, there is no reason for you to be scared, because if you're judging a project by the token's price, which you can't really do unless it's, you know, dropping 99%, you have to judge a project based on the fundamentals and the team. If you like the project and the price is dropping, you should be bullish because you get to buy these cheap prices, and the lower it goes, the better it is. Personally, I'm going to be getting some GLMR. I do have a bag already, and I'm going to be getting even more, and my patrons will be advised on all the buy alerts as always. Now we take a look at the weekly RSI. We're entering the oversold once again, and this is another opportunity for us to start averaging into the project. Anything below 30 cents is extremely cheap. Extremely cheap. I remember when we were sitting back here at, I think around 50 cents. Yeah, you can see 50, 45 cents. And even back here when I was making videos, we were sitting about 60, 50 cents, 70 cents. I was telling you guys that I'm going to be waiting for GLMR to drop below 40 cents to start averaging into the project, and that's exactly what I started doing. So right now I'm averaging in, I'm sending my tokens into staking on the Moonbeam network, and I'm totally happy with the price. Obviously the EMAs are very overextended from each other, so at some point after all this accumulation, we're going to see a massive breakout. And once that happens, a lot of people are going to be jumping in on the bandwagon and buying these high prices, which is good for us because they're going to be pushing the price even higher with their purchases. Our mission is to get as many tokens as possible down here before all the sheep come in and start buying the all-time high prices. That's when we're going to be selling our bags off of them. That's just the way the markets work. So thank you all for watching this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that you learned something new. If you did, leave a like, share the video to help me get out there, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.